A lot of people hear SR-22 and think they need to shop for a special type of insurance. They do not. An SR-22 is a certificate your insurance company files with the DMV confirming you carry at least the minimum required liability coverage. It does not add coverage, and it is not a separate policy. It simply tells the state you are insured, and it commits your insurer to notify the DMV the moment your coverage lapses. After a DUI, the DMV wants continuous proof that you are insured before it will reinstate or restrict your license. The SR-22 is that mechanism. Notice that the requirement is tied to your license, not the criminal case. That is why you can still get an SR-22 demand from the DMV, even if your charges were reduced or dismissed in court. The DMV action stands on its own, separate from what happened in the courtroom. In California, the SR-22 requirement generally lasts 3 years, and the clock typically starts when your license is reinstated, not when you were arrested. The 3 years must be continuous. A lapsed payment is not just a billing problem. When coverage drops, your insurer notifies the DMV. Your license can be suspended again, and the 3-year clock can restart from the beginning. Set the policy to auto-pay and treat any gap as a serious legal risk. The SR-22 form itself costs very little to file. The real expense is what the DUI does to your insurance rate. After a DUI, you are reclassified as a higher-risk driver, and premiums can climb substantially. Not every insurer treats a DUI driver the same way, so shopping carefully and comparing carriers matters far more than most people expect. Some companies specialize in higher-risk drivers and price the SR-22 reasonably, while others may refuse to file at all. Here is a strategy many drivers overlook. Filing an SR-22 on your existing multi-car policy can spike the rate for every vehicle and driver on that policy. In some situations, it is smarter to carry the SR-22 on a separate, minimal policy, so the rate increase stays contained. And if you do not own a car at all, a non-owner SR-22 may satisfy the DMV requirement at a much lower cost than a standard policy would. Understanding the SR-22 early gives you time to make smart choices about your policy structure and avoid the lapse trap that turns a 3-year requirement into a longer one. I'm Joel Brand, a California DUI lawyer. This is general information, not legal advice. If you want a free written case analysis, it is at DUI.guru.